Hey guys, one of our international students has just secured her first part-time job in New Zealand as a wellness partner in the local retirement village. Shri has very kindly sent us her contract so that we can discuss it with you today. It was a 15-page long contract which was divided into three parts. The first part was the offer of employment, second was the individual employment agreement, and the third was the position description itself. We will discuss the contract and the highlights of the contract in this video today. There were 5 conditions that she had to meet in order to secure this employment, and those 5 conditions were that she had to pass the Ministry of Justice criminal check test, she had to pass the pre-employment medical and drug check test, she must have a valid driver's license, a valid right of working in New Zealand, and number 5th was 2 positive references from her previous employers. Her starting salary is at the minimum wage, which is $23.50 per hour, but this is expected to increase once she completes her qualification and gets qualified in her profession. The type of contract that she has secured is a part-time permanent contract, which guarantees her 20 hours of work per week. I think the student negotiated the 20 hours per week with her employer due to her student visa allowing her to work only 20 hours, which was pretty cool. She's also on a 90-day trial period, which seems to be quite standard with part-time contracts. Her hours of work is rostered shifts, so she's expected to cover for morning, afternoon, or evening, or even late night shifts as well. So she gets 10-minute paid breaks for every 4 hours of shift that she does and 30 minutes unpaid meal breaks. She's entitled to 4 weeks of annual leave at the end of 12 months of continuous employment. If she does end up working on a public holiday, she's entitled to get time and a half and also an alternative holiday that she can request. For sick leave, after 6 months of continuous employment, she is entitled to 10 days of sick leave that she can take. And after 6 months of continuous employment, she can get 3 days of bereavement leave. Domestic violence leave is also covered in the contract. So again, after 6 months of continuous employment, she gets 10 days off if she's able to prove the domestic violence. For learning and development, the employer is promising to pay the course costs for professional development. Obviously needs to be discussed and approved by the manager first. For professional registration, the student is expected to maintain current first aid certificate at all times, and if it lapses, then the employer is going to reimburse. For notice period, they have agreed the standard 4 weeks of notice period should the student want to terminate the contract.